watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Good morning and welcome to Germantown High School. On behalf of Dr. Stencil, the whole faculty and staff, I would like to thank you and inviting you out to the 2023 signing day. This day is an incredible day for our guys. When you start, most of us start playing at 6. Some started at middle school, but when you start, man, you dream as big as you can, and this is the big dream. To be able to sign on signing day, to be able to go to college with your schooling paid for through the game of football, the game that we love, the game that we spend many hours in preparing to get to this point is huge and incredible. So I want to congratulate the guys and just take a moment to just clap these guys up for their accomplishments. Now, before we get started, man, I just want to do a quick introduction of each guy here on this stage, and just to tell you a little bit about how I saw their journey and how we were involved in their journey. Daniel Anderson came to us after COVID. I think we saw him, Coach Gant saw him doing a test, an end-of-year testing during COVID because we weren't at school, and he saw this big kid. And he brought him out. I talked to his dad. I said, gosh almighty, how long has he been playing? And they told me he started playing in middle school. And I come to find out in the 7th grade, he was cut from his middle school team. He's going to be mad at me for telling y'all that now. But Daniel grew tremendously. Sophomore year, played 3 snaps in the playoff game. He's going to be mad at me telling that story as well. But the next year, him and his dad woke up at 5 a.m. They had 5 a.m. workouts, and then they would come to our grueling workouts in the summer evening of the summer. So he voluntarily did 2-a-days all year long, had a breakout junior year. I mean, a massive junior year, was all state and this, that, and the other. And he's reaping the benefits of all that because I want you all to know that hard work works. He worked himself into the guy that he is today, and I'm extremely proud of him for all that hard work. We got B.J. Blake his sophomore year, and the same thing, stand still, hard work works. You know, we had many meetings about the touches, the playing time, and you know, he was then behind a guy who went to Michigan from the same program, but he understood, man, hey, if I put in the work, great things are going to happen to me. He's a 3,000-yard career rusher, and that is huge. And that, like I say, hard work works. So you put your head down, you grind, you continue to get it done, and don't look up, just keep grinding, and your dreams are going to come true. Again, DJ Allen. We got DJ Allen off the basketball court. At the end of his sophomore year, we got him out the basketball court week 8. Really new to football, but man, you could see the athleticism, you can see the size, and you know, man, God built you to play defensive end. God built you to play outside backer. So his first game, and we beating Arlington, we put him in and he gets 2 sacks. You know what I mean? Just off sheer athleticism. And he honed in that next year, learned the game, got better at his craft, and now he's here today signing. So, man, that's another testament of hard work works. You know what I mean? Next up, we got Tayshawn Jefferson. I've been knowing Tayshawn Jefferson since Doubletree Elementary. He was actually in my mom's class at Doubletree, man, and to see him and his growth through Doubletree from his time at Havenview to the COVID year and here to our many run-ins throughout the year. I just want him to know, man, I'm extremely proud of him. I had a meeting with him, was that week 8, week 9? You know what I mean? And he came in, he was just like, Coach, man, it's just not going how I thought it would go. It's just not going my way, man. I just don't know. I worked so hard. And I said, dog, you're absolutely right. You worked your tail off. You worked hard as you can do. Have faith. Believe in you. You put in the work. Have faith. And, man, I'm tremendously proud of him. I'm tremendously proud of all of these guys because of the work they put in, the faith they had, you know, and the continuance. When some got in the way, they didn't bow their head, they didn't tuck their tails, they just kept fighting. And that's what life is about. And I think the game of football, I think chasing our dreams, I think all of that will make us better men forward. So just give them a round of applause. So we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to have Daniel Anderson first, and if his family wanted to come up, say a few words.
I'd like to say good morning, everyone. I'm so proud of Daniel for his accomplishments. When he started out, like Coach Jean said, I had to really just say this like this. I had to kick him in his butt to get him to push himself to the limit that he needed to be to get to where he wants to be. His junior year, he had a great year, but I told him, he said, I think I'm a D1 Power 5 player. I said, if you want to be a D1 Power 5 player, you have to put the work in. So I said, it's 5 a.m. That's your schedule. What? Yeah, 5 a.m. I said, if you work like that, you can get where you want to go. So he's worked real hard, but the most thing that I'm proud of him is his grades. His grades have been tremendous. So, like I told him, if you work on both ends, your grades and your athleticism, you can bring them both together and you can get what you want. So I'm extremely proud of him. His mom's proud of him. These are my daughter's son-in-law. So he's got a lot of support. And like I told him, he's going to a great school and just take advantage of it and move forward in life.
Are you saying something? Hello, everybody. This is an amazing opportunity. I was kind of hoping that he chose basketball, my nerves, but he chose football. We tried Pee Wee when he was younger. He didn't like it. And we started back in junior high. I remember getting into it with the coaches because he was working, but he never made it to the field. And I told him, I said, son, hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. If you keep showing up, they cannot deny you. I remember we were interviewing with coaches, and they told him that he was too small. He said, Mom, just give me the opportunity. Give me more time. I said, son, you need to be proactive. We looking for a scholarship. There's one here. He said, I want to go to Power 5 or whatever. I said, well, be intentional, and he did that, just that, and he came back with a scholarship, so I am beyond proud of him. And all these young men up here, they could have been doing anything else, and they're here. So I just want to commend not only my son, but everybody, the coaches, everybody that supports these boys, because we know what these kids are doing out here. And they could have been doing anything else, but they chose to show up and be positive. So I'm proud of everybody here. And I just want to give them a round of applause.
The biggest thing for me that I just want to say is thank you. Like, I didn't get here just off hard work. You know, my support system was concrete. I want to say thank you to Ms. Odom for putting me in the position to graduate early. I want to say thank you to my coaches for, you know, pushing me to be something that I didn't think I could be. You know, I never thought that it would go this far. I never thought that I could take football and, you know, build a name for myself, build a brand for myself, set a foundation for my future. I want to say thank you to all the coaches, everybody sitting on this side of the room. Thank you to the fellow players. Thank you to God. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to my father, Sebastian Smith. Thank you to my mother. Thank you to my auntie. Thank you to everybody who was in this room and came here to support me today. Because I didn't become who I became just off hard work. It was my support system that got me here. And with that being said, I will be attending the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill.
Tar Heels. All right, next up we'll have BJ Blake.
Good morning. So I'm probably not as strong as Daniel's mom because I'm a crybaby. But I'm super proud of you, son. We moved here as a military family. He was in 7th grade, and I said, I'm taking you to the middle school so you can make friends before the school year starts and you're gonna play football. Mom, no, he was LeBron James. He was gonna be LeBron James, and I was just wanting him to make friends because in the military it's hard to pack up and move every 3 years. And he did it. And he's been through a lot, and he has made it through so much. And the coaches will tell you, I've come up to this school, Miss Odom knows, and I don't play about a lot of things, and my boys are that. BJ is a very great brother. He is a very great football player, and even being told he was too small. You're not gonna, high school is gonna be it for you, and find something else to do. He worked hard. I hear dumbbells upstairs in the room, dropping on the floor. I see him outside running. And, he didn't do a lot of going to a lot of places, and he really worked on his craft on his own. And I'm just super proud of you.
I'm nervous. I just want to say, I'm grateful for my support, my teachers and my coaches, Coach Cobb, give me rides home. Man, I'm nervous, bro. I'm just happy, I just want to play football. I'm not really no speed guy. I just play football, man. I just play football. But my teammates, man, this brotherhood we created, man, we was just iron on iron. We really made each other. At practice, just in between them lines, we enemy. When we at school, we buddy. But when we on that field, man, we trying to take each other head off. And I think that made us it really built our character. And why 12-0 really didn't we ain't settle for that. We wanted that state, but it's all good. But I just want to say I love y'all. And with that being said, I'm gonna be going to Austin Penn, Clarksville.
Go good.
Go Govs. Go Govs. Go Govs, go Govs. All right, next up we'll have DJ Allen. DJ Allen.
Mr. DJ Allen. I'm DJ's grandmother. Number one, I got to get used to DJ. His name is Dylan. When he started playing football, we had to do the name change, so it took me a long time to get used to that. But Dylan is very quiet, very soft-spoken. If our family had known about this building would be full, But Dylan tells everything at the last minute, quiet guy, man of few words. So we found out about this morning. So I'm so proud of Dylan, so very proud of Dylan. I've seen things in him that I never seen before, kind of see his granddaddy in him a little bit. But Dylan, when he first started playing football, he had just started playing football. Mamia, they call me Mamia. Mamia, I'm a goat. I'm a goat. I say, Dylan, do you know what a goat is? Yeah, I'm a goat. I'm a goat. I say, Dylan, you just started playing football. So that's why when they told me he excelled, basketball. That's why when they told me he excelled in football, I'm not surprised because he wanted to be a goat in something before he even really knew what a goat was, I guess. So he was very determined, and this coach right here had so much influence on Dylan, and directed him and guided him in the right way. So thank you, Coach, for everything, for all his accomplishments. We just thank God first and just pray all these guys go out, do well, stay healthy, and go out and be great. Thank you.
So my name's Latrell. I'm one of Dylan's uncles. Technically I'm his cousin, but I grew up, and he was like my nephew. Dylan used to be that young, annoying little person that loved to make fun of people, loved to get on people's nerves, loved to aggravate every single person in the family. But one thing Dylan has grown up to be is one upstanding young gentleman that he has been a great role model for the young men in our family. So far, we had 3 athletes that have gone on, well, he'll make number 3, to play college sports. He's the first male out of those. Now, traditionally, we all know when we think athletes that go off and get scholarships, we think man, we think the guys. But it started with 2 females in our family. This is our first male that actually showed if you put in the hard work, it pays off. Not just on the field, but he knows me because I travel and work with students. I was most impressed about his grades, the way he handled his grades. And he knows I say that all the time. And so now we have these strong women in our family that are athletes, that are great role models. Now we have our strong male athlete that be a representative for the young boys that's in our family. And so for you and the guys that are on this table, I literally travel the United States working with underprivileged students and helping them get on the right track. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if nobody tells y'all, black men, y'all are making one great impression in this world right now. I'm telling y'all right now, from every single state that I work in, it's really hard to find black males that say I want to do sports, but they also taking care of the classroom too. So no matter what happens, it's gonna get hard for y'all. Believe me, it is. It's a new chapter. Just know that you got your family and you got all of America looking at y'all as black male role models. And nephew, I'm so proud to say that you're one of these 4. I'm gonna stop talking now because I'm just gonna stop. I love you. Thank you.
How everybody doing today? First off, I want to thank God for blessing me with this opportunity. Then I want to thank my coaches, Miss Odom, Miss Geyer. I want to thank all of y'all for standing on me. Me and Coach had some disagreements down the way, but like through all of it, I just felt love because he was pushing me all the way. Like he wanted to see my full potential in the classroom, on the field, and me leading my teammates. But I want to thank these guys up here too, because they know how I get at practice. And then once you start talking at practice, you know I'm coming for your head the next play. But yeah. But yeah, like, I don't know too much to say, but I just want to thank everybody for coming out today, and God bless me with this great opportunity and me enrolling early also. But with all that being said, I'll be signing with the University of Purdue.
Go Boilermakers. Go Boilermakers. Tayshawn Jefferson. Come on up, family.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Tayshawn's father. And I want to say to the players out there, this one here for the G. When I say this one here for the G, 9th grade, had to go to summer school. 10th grade, he seen FIFA, he started buying into the program. 11th grade, he started getting his GPA together. 3.0. 12th grade, I said, hey, son, you want to qualify for D1? You got to get straight A's. He came back. Senior year, 4.4 GPA. I say that to, I'm proud of him, but that's the program. That's what they build over here. It's a lot of naysayers, but you got to be in here to know what really goes on. They talk about our coaches, but when I see Gene, I see my son in the future. I see what I want my son to look like when I see the rest of his coaches. His first ball coach is sitting right there. My son's 6 years old. Dad, I want to play quarterback. What you telling me for? Call your coach. He called coach up. Hey, coach, I want to play quarterback. But I was teaching him at a young age to learn how to talk to men on your own. Your parents, I'm not never called Gene, hey, coach, my son need to play this. My son need to do this. Nah. I let him deal with it. If it's something bigger than my child, then me and coaches speak. We never had to speak like that. But I just here to say, for any one of you players that's out there, you don't have what you want right now, keep grinding. This getting up at 5 in the morning, waking me up, Daddy, where the keys at? Son, where you going? I got to go to the hill. This, I'm seeing him 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the night, walking up and down the hall. He can't sleep because he got a big ball game this week. He didn't want to fail his team. This is, Daddy, it's Sunday morning, I want to go work out. I'm tired. I've been at work 7 days this week. Let's go. Then they got to come back here in the evening and have more practice from 6 to 8. But I say that to say, no matter where you at right now, if you do right, right follow. And I always told them that. We didn't have no stars. We didn't have any offers, a whole bunch of offers. We didn't have the clout. We didn't have the praise. But doing right, right follow. And at the blink of an eye, all I told him, son, you don't need a lot of, you just need the right one. And God blessed us today for him to have the right one. And I just want to thank all the coaches. People used to tell me all the time, him and Gene used to clash, but they said because they just alike. But that's good for me because I know he love them. It's been time, Gene, hey, Mom, what Tayshawn at? Well, he not going to school. No, he need to get here now. That's a coach that care. I got coaches that'll pick him up. I got coaches that I see out and about. When I see him, I see my son. So for any one of y'all that have doubts about where you at right now, keep doing right, and right gonna follow. You don't need a lot of offers. You just need the right one, and still have faith, and still, no matter where you at right now, you might don't see the way, but just have faith of a mustard seed, and I promise God gonna lead you to the right place. But I want to say thank you to all the coaches, the parents, the teammates. All of them call me Unc. Unc here. Unc gonna be here for the next few years while y'all here, and I hope I'll be up here one day to congratulate you all too, and I love you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Tayshawn's grandmother, and I'm very proud of my grandson. Anthony is my grandson. Tayshawn's my grandson, and it's about 10 of them, 10 grandchildren. Well, they believe in being fruitful and multiplying. But I'm very proud of my grandson. And just a few months ago, on a Saturday night, he texted me, and he said, Grand, I want to go to church and get baptized. That meant more than anything. Because he learned through his father, my son, God has to be first, and everything else will follow. And he's doing the good grades, and I pray that he remains healthy. We have a lot of players in our family. We have some in the ESPN, and just sports is in our family. But Tayshawn has taken it on in his own heart to be the gentleman, the young man that he's going to be. And I'm very proud of him. I pray that God keep him healthy. And I'm going to be quiet because I will get emotional. But it's only because he's been taught to put God first and the rest will follow. Thank you all.
First off, I would like to just thank God for allowing me to be on this stage today. I would like to thank the coaches, Coach Gene, for the many lessons he done taught me along the way, like just getting on me probably like a week straight, just hard on me. I'm like, why? But I would like to just thank him for keeping me going each and every day. He never let up on me. I would like to thank Coach Horman since 7th grade. 7th grade, he been so real to me, and I just love him dearly. It's like he just been too real to me. I would like to thank Coach Harper for everything he done do. I would like to thank Coach Carr. He really made me so smart with football. I'm trying to be smarter than him with football every day, like we speak. I would thank Coach, my DB coach. Like, Coach, I know I didn't, Coach, and I would like to apologize for all that, but Coach, I would like to just thank you for keeping me going. I would like to thank my family, my mom, my dad, my grandma, my brothers, all of them for being my daily motivation of going so hard each and every day. Like, it's like I gotta go so hard and harder every day for them. I just thank y'all for just being there for me. And with all that being said, I'll be going to Tennessee State University. Go Tigers. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger.
I live one more big piece of this region now. Tawny, Slope Dog, McLaurin. Y'all look back there. Keyshawn, y'all stand up real quick. Tyler, y'all stand up real quick. Everybody clapped up for them, man. I ain't doing none of that without my O-line, man. Shout out to my O-line. Love y'all boys.
Again, thank you all for coming out and supporting these guys. Thank you for our coaching staff. Thank you for the many, many hours you guys have put into these guys. Thank you, Miss Odom. Thank you, guidance, man. Thank you for working with us. Thank you, the teachers. Thank you, everybody who played a part in this special day today. Guys, I want y'all to understand, man, that when you get into your respective schools, you not only represent yourself, you represent your family. You represent your family at the G. You represent your brothers. It's bigger than you. Any trouble we may go through, we understand that it's bigger than us. All right, I got guys over here, Big Tiny. I got a lot of guys over here in this corner who one day want to sign as well. You know, and you guys are leading that push. So, man, I'm proud of you all. Start small, dream big, all right? Start small, dream big. When we get on that college campus, our dream starts over. Start small, dream big, and we push towards it, man. But I'm extremely proud of you all and thankful for everything you've done for the program. Congratulations, man. You guys are going to be great, and I know that. Love you all. Thank you. But this concludes our sign today.